Hey guys, I'm Melissa.
I'm Jesse.
We are Adventure Endeavor.
Thanks for tuning in. This episode we wanted to kind of share with you guys the 5 top things that we miss the most about a sticks and bricks, or living in a sticks and bricks.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't know what sticks and bricks is, that's a regular house. That's an RVer term for, a regular house. So we've been living in a fifth wheel for over a year now, and we've decided that we have a list of things that we miss from living in a regular house, and we wanted to share them with you.
Yeah, and I have to admit, the list is pretty small, and it took us a while to figure it out because we don't mind living the fifth wheel. There's way more pros than cons, in our opinion. But we'll start with number 5, so make sure you guys subscribe and stick around till the end to find out what our number 1 thing is that we miss. Number 5, starting the countdown. For us, one thing that is kind of annoying, frustrating, I guess, in a sense, is having a cold house or a cold trailer, fifth wheel. And the only reason we say that is because we don't like to use our heater that often because heaters in RVs are extremely loud. So you'll be sitting there trying to watch a movie, you have your sound bar on, you have a surround sound system, everything's just up all the way, and you're nice and warm, and then that heater kicks on, and you can't hear the movie you're watching, you can't hear each other talking, you're like yelling over it. So we miss the combination of, having a warm house, because we'll put up with being cold, we'll throw on a jacket or blankets, rather than listening to that loud heater. So that's one thing that is a little frustrating.
Yeah, and the inverse of that is in the summertime when it's hot, the AC unit is really loud. So same kind of thing. Like we'll sit there in shorts and tank tops as long as we can bear it. But
yeah. And a pro tip is, get some fans. Fans are great in the summer. They're not as loud.
Definitely.
As compared to the air conditioner.
An RV is not like a regular house. It gets colder a lot easier and it gets warm a lot easier. So
yeah.
Number 4 thing that we miss from a sticks and bricks is actually the simplicity of truck camping. We used to have a camper shell and a storage system on our truck, and it was really easy. We had everything just kind of stacked up in there and stored away, and we could pretty much we could pretty much pack a bag and head out every weekend if we wanted to, and it was really, really simple. And you can obviously get into pretty much any camp spot with just a truck.
Yeah, so when we had our truck, we had a drawer system set up, had all of our camping gear in, we had a camper shell. Like she said, you just bring a bag. That's pretty much it. Maybe throw a little cooler with some food in there.
Some drinks.
And personally, we don't really feel like we are camping when we are in our fifth wheel. We have literally everything we own. So we're in there, you have shower, you have a microwave, you have an oven, I have a smoker. So you have everything you need. So it's nice to get off the grid and be a little more simplistic. And, our truck is built so we can go 4-wheel drive down any trail. But the issue we have now is it's a couple hours to, load up camera gear, load up sleeping bags, camping pads, cooking stove, a cooler.
Yeah, if we want to take a break from the trailer.
Stuff for the dogs.
It's a lot more complicated.
It's a lot of stuff. And then also as well, the way I had it set up before, everything had its place, and when we'd off-road, like nothing slid around, moved around, this and that, and now everything is just, you get to your spot and like everything falls out the tailgate and you're just like, what the heck is going on? So that's one thing we miss, and I don't know, we'll see if we can somehow figure that out a little better down the road.
Yeah, maybe a rooftop tent.
Ooh.
Okay, so the number 3 thing that I miss the most is long and hot showers. When you live in an RV, the standard protocol, especially if you're boondocking, is military style showers, which means that you turn the water on, you get your body wet, you suds up really quick, and then you rinse off, and try to go as quickly as possible so that you can serve as much water as you can.
Yeah, I mean, she pretty much nailed it. I don't mind it that much. I mean, I'm one of those weirdos that occasionally just takes cold showers because I don't really care. But, that's also goes with long showers as well, as, we almost primarily boondock, so we're always trying to save water. So you're just being water smart and, you know, trying to take a quick shower and get in and out. But not that big of a deal. Not that bad for me. Maybe for you a little more.
It's not too bad. Better on cold days to take a long warm shower.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so this is a big, something I miss dearly. And this is, what is this? This is our third thing?
Number 2. Top 2.
Top 2. This is top 2. So this is something that's pretty important to me, at least. And you're looking at it right here. I miss a fireplace. When we used to live in a sticks and bricks, we had a fireplace. It was awesome. We lived in Southern California, so we didn't really need it. But it's just nice to look at, the sound, the warmth you get out of it. There's just something just all together is just so nice about it. And right now, you're probably asking, what is that fireplace behind you? We're actually at my parents' cabin up in Kernville, California. So every time we're up here, we have a fire. And then in our old trailer, our first trailer, the Keystone Cougar, we had one of those, you know, space heater fires, and it was cool. We used it like twice because we boondock all the time, and that pulls a lot of power. So if we had the generator on, we'd use it, but the old rig didn't have a built-in generator, so we didn't want to run the cord, and we just didn't use it that often. So, but
it's basically a space heater. If you're wondering what it is, it's a space heater with basically a little square with a visual of what looks like a fireplace.
And it pumps out heat, but it doesn't really have the noise. It's not the same. And you're probably asking, well, have a campfire, go outside. And we do that. You know, we kind of tend to alternate maybe every other night, you know, because sometimes you want to watch a movie because you are living. So watch a movie maybe, then have a fire. And we always try to mix it up, but you know, sometimes it's one of those things.
Yeah, and when you're ready to go to bed in a house, you can just close these handy dandy glass doors and be done with it. But you have to, when you're camping or when you're having a campfire, you have to put your fire dead out, and that also uses a lot of water.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's one thing that we miss about it for sure.
Especially me, that's a big one.
Yeah. And the number one thing that we both miss the most about living in a regular house is a king-size bed. Especially considering both of the dogs like to sleep on the bed with us any chance that they get.
Yep.
But we have a queen-sized bed now, and it is tight sometimes.
Yeah, so we have Blue, who's a 75-pound Labrador, and then Zamboni is a 25-pound little mix, and they share the bed with us. And we have another video that I could put somewhere, you know, just about our dogs if you want to know more about them. But even in our first trailer, we made a king-size bed fit.
A Cal King.
A Cal King in a trailer. I know, it's crazy.
We shoved it in there.
But the problem was, then you can't walk around it, and it makes it miserable in another sense. Our old sticks and bricks had a very large master bedroom with, like 4 feet on each side of the bed. Like it was
huge.
It was pretty ridiculous. So going from that and you know, and then we went to squeezing a king size bed in our first trailer, and now we have a queen, which is a very comfortable bed, but it's even smaller, and the dogs are they're ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
As much as we try to make them sleep in their own beds, they always find a way to sneak up in the middle of the night.
And I'm sure a lot of people are thinking, well, just train your dogs to sleep in a crate or this or that, and you know, maybe someday. Instead,
not that simple.
Instead, we're just telling you guys of something to be aware of. So you never know.
Yeah.
But so that's kind of our top 5 things that we miss about a sticks and bricks. They're really not that big of a deal. It actually took us a while to come up with them because overall it's a pretty cool life. I mean, it's a pretty interesting way to live. It's fun and you get to see a lot. So.
Oh, you know what? I just thought of a bonus.
Bonus!
The bonus is your friends always knowing where you are. And they can just pop over and say hi anytime.
That's true. That's true. And believe it or not, you don't get as many calls as you think you would get. Which a call is just not the same as somebody popping in. It's just kind of a little different.
Yeah, which is nice about hanging out with other RVers because there's more of a sense of community sometimes. So somebody might just come knock on your door and say hi.
That is huge. So guys, we hope you enjoyed this video, and please, please, please subscribe. If you have anything you would like to add to the comments, let us know what you miss the most or what you are afraid of missing if you're thinking about going full-time.
And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button.
Bing, bing.